Well, today I'm going to make a video that's going to show how I managed to cut a limb off of a tree, a small diameter limb, maybe 3-inch diameter where it meets the tree, and get that to fall without bouncing back and hitting the ladder and knocking me down, getting me hurt. And the method I used works pretty well. And so you'll see in the video how that works. I'm not saying it will work for everybody, but in this case it worked for me, and I was happy with it. Here's the plan. I got this pulley and anchor set up with a rope going to this branch. And the idea here is that when I cut the branch and it releases, it doesn't land on the front end and bounce back and hit the ladder. That's what takes a lot of people out. So this way, as soon as that branch is released from the tree, it should pull to the left and away from the ladder, and so that even if it does springboard off of the ends with this rope and anchor, or even just the rope the way it is, the tree should not hit the ladder. But we'll see what happens. I can't film and cut at the same time, so I'm going to take a shot at this and see what happens. Yeah, it worked enough that I wasn't in danger. The anchor didn't need to be heavier than a limb. It just needed to be enough to deflect the limb in the direction I needed it to go. It helped having this big hill here too, because the branch hit that, I guess, before it had a chance to spring back very much. The other thing is, when you cut one of these, when you do the bottom part first, the back cut on the bottom, don't notch it. Just go a straight cut up as high as you think you can go without pinching. And then when you're cutting from the top, it doesn't hinge on you so much. The bottom two parts of the limb touch and hold it out straight until the cut is through the top, and then it tends to fall flatter down rather than the other end hitting the ground first and then jumping back. So anyways, pretty simple, but it seemed to do the trick. Well, as you could see, this method worked for me. I'm not saying it would work for everybody. It depends on your circumstance and your level of experience. Chainsaw work is inherently dangerous, especially if you get up on a ladder and start cutting. So if you're not sure what you're doing, you probably should get somebody that is more sure of themselves with the chainsaw, and wear all your protective gear and make sure everybody's clear from the area, and if you have to, get a professional, because it's probably one of the most dangerous things we do is work with chainsaws. So be careful out there.